Moving on from the candidate, this is really the head of the organization, and that is the campaign manager. They lead the strategy. They are basically the COO, so they lead the daily operations. They coordinate with all the teams. They establish the ethos of winning. They are the ones that actually take the candidate's vision and values and turn it into an action plan. They also make key decisions under pressure so that the candidate, you're not constantly asking the candidate to make decisions while under pressure, because lots of times they are pulled in so many different directions, as Siobhan just indicated, that first of all, they don't have necessarily the bandwidth to make a decision, nor do they necessarily even have all of the information to make the best
That's
decision.
it too.
That would
So,
be the campaign
man.
manager. So, chief strategist,
Hmm.
operations leader, part CEO, part quarterback. They oversee every function from messaging to finance and ensure that all of the departments work together.
If you are someone who's really good at holding data and being able to spit facts, right? Like if somebody asks you a question, if you're someone that's good at having the answers, this is the job. This is the job. If you were someone who does not mind a phone call at 3 a.m. to talk about
Mhm,
polling numbers, if you were
mhm.
someone that doesn't mind being on KTUU 1 minute and then Fox the next second, and then being on Magic 92.9 or whatever radio station is having politicians come on, or like NPR. If you were someone who doesn't mind reading all of what's going on AP and then switching over to CNN and then going to Fox News and then going to Al Jazeera and then going to BBC, retaining all of that while also telling people, I need you to get more volunteers in this area. I need more social media posts. I need, oh my gosh, something just happened that was awful. I need crisis management. I need you to write a statement. If you are someone that's really good at juggling, this is an awesome opportunity for you.
It's the perfect opportunity for you.
Absolutely.
And you kind of have to be good at multiple things. You don't have to be the best at everything, but you should probably have a good handle on or be comfortable with finance and comms and ops. Like you should communication should not be brand new to you if you're a campaign manager, right?
If you are someone who is the eldest daughter of a single mother or has ADHD and has learned how to manage it, this is for you. This is absolutely, you will absolutely thrive in this space or just be a boiling ball of fire and terror.
And
Either
I
way.
can tell you, working in this field, I can tell you there are not enough trained campaign managers in
Mm.
Anchorage, Alaska. So if you want to learn how to be a campaign manager, there's a couple of different organizations that I know. I belong to Alaska Women Ascend. They train people to not just be candidates, but every single one of these roles they train women to succeed in. So Alaska Women's Ascend, if you're interested in any of these roles. Okay.
This one,
Move.
I like this one a lot.
What?
Um,
Operations manager?
I do,
Really?
because their job is to keep the campaign running smoothly. So they handle logistics, compliance, scheduling. This is all about managing a calendar. And if
Right.
you are good at managing a calendar, this is your jam, because they're the ones that like, did we get enough t-shirts and pins? Do we have enough people passing them out? Okay, wait, how much did we spend on those pins? Because that's going to put us over budget. Maybe we can find those pins cheaper at pins.com or whatever, the Zazzle or whatever. You are constantly looking at budgets, you're constantly in communication with finance. If, oh, this is another one. If you have a field team out in the boonies doing canvassing and their hotel, for whatever reason, is overbooked, your job is to find them a new hotel. Your job is to make sure that they have a place to sleep. And then you're updating the campaign calendar. You're making sure everybody's getting paid. You're making sure everybody's within compliance. So has everybody done all their training? No. Well, then you need to come back in from the field because you're a liability. What does our insurance coverage say? So I like this role. I wouldn't want to do this role, but it's fascinating to me because it's just like you're the one that's making sure that your campaign is above the red line, right? Because you don't want to spend, you don't want to go over budget or below the red line, I guess. You don't want to go over budget, but you're also making sure that legally y'all are good. Your campaign
Right.
is doing what it's supposed to do. This one right here, a bad operations manager will get people put in prison.
Yes.
You will
That
go to
in
jail. And
finance.
I know that sounds really like, oh my God, so, but you're talking about campaign finances. You will go to jail for mismanagement of funds. You will
Yeah, you
absolutely
can.
and saying, oh, I didn't know. The law doesn't care if you knew or not. Again, I know this sounds like, oh my God, you could go to jail for this. Absolutely. And I want to impress upon, we want to impress upon you the gravity of these positions before you're like, oh yeah, no, let me be the finance director. You need to understand all that goes into it before you make a decision like that because these are real stakes. Hell, the operations manager is part of why Nixon got in trouble, right? The
That's so funny.
operations.
Oh, look, there's our operations manager. I didn't even notice that. Uh, the pink arrow on the on the picture is pointing
He's
to
gonna die when he sees this.
Stand Up Alaska's operations manager, and that is
Hmm.
Ryan Anderson. I love it. And
Ryan.
he is the backstop for the organization, right? He's the one who says we need to look at this and make sure that this is safe.
Yep.
He's the one you will often he says all his job is to move tables and chairs because lots of times he will be the one doing logistics for our events. So
Hmm.
really important, really important role on any campaign, I would say, for sure.
To give you an example of a phrase that he uses quite a bit is, oh my God. Oh my God. Because every time we have an idea and he's like, we need insurance for that. Or who's gonna make sure that that's safe? Like Ryan is he is the one that he keeps me out of jail. Next.
Me too.
I mean, I look good in orange and everything, but nobody's trying to come down the sewer to visit me. I'm
Right.
saying.
I would.
You